Assalamu alaikum. My name is Moaz and I narrate horror stories. So before starting the stories, please recite prayers because it is said that when we mention the name of these entities, they started coming very close to us. So you don't feel scared. Please recite the prayers and also check under your bed. Let's move on to our today's stories. My name is Amira Hayat. Today I want to share a story with you. Before starting, I want to tell you that I listen to your stories every day. You narrate stories very well, which is why I decided to share mine. Actually, this story is not mine. It's my sister's story, which happened in June during Eid al-Adha. During Eid, all our cousins gather. From the start, we had planned a trip together. It was summer, extremely hot in Islamabad. So naturally, we wanted to go somewhere cool. Usually, we would go to Murray. But this time we decided to go visit Narangagan. After Eid, the trip was finalized. There were 18 of us traveling in 3 cars. A CT, an Indus, and a Corolla. 2 cars were manual, 1 automatic. All cars were not new models. So before leaving Islamabad, we took them to mechanic. We left home around 10 pm. 6 people were in each car. In my car were my parents, elder brother, me, my younger cousin, and my elder sister. Our first destination was Murray. My father wanted us to enjoy the journey. By around 1 am, we reached Murray. Until 4 am, we searched for rooms in different hotels. Finally, we managed to get one room. Because during Eid, everywhere was crowded. The night was hot. None of us could sleep. We sat inside the hotel, talking, laughing, dancing, making noise. Basically, the whole hotel was awake. Our plan was to leave early in the morning, but with so many girls, getting ready took time. By the time we started, it was around 12 noon. We reached Nathiagali around 4:30 to 5 pm. We were extremely hungry since we hadn't eaten breakfast. We had meat, so we decided to cook. On the way, we found a relatively empty, quiet spot. We laid a carpet and sat down. My aunt and mother started cooking. We had brought a small gas cylinder. While cooking and chatting, taking pictures, suddenly a lot of dogs appeared from nowhere. They came in huge numbers, forcing us to leave immediately. We went to the hotel instead, and they allowed us to sit on the rooftop to eat. While eating, I noticed my sister behaving strangely. Her eyes kept twitching, as if she was frightened of something. I thought it was fatigue and ignored it, and we moved on to our next destination. We resumed our journey towards Balakot via Dathagali and Monsera. The original plan was to stop in Balakot, but my father's friend invited us to his house in Monsera, so we headed there. As soon as we left Nathiagali and entered Monsera Road, there was a GT road surrounded by thick darkness and tall trees. The only sound was our cars. Board indicating public washroom kept appearing, but the actual place never appeared. Oddly, one board even appeared tone, which freaked us out, but we ignored it. I switched cars to my brother's because he drove faster. There were 5 of us in that car, with 2 people in front and 3 in the back. Cold wind blew through the open windows. We stopped at a small mosque so my brother could freshen up, then continued on Montserrat motorway. We passed a long tunnel around 4 km. which was my first time traveling through such a long tunnel. Afterwards, the road turned into rough terrain leading to my father's friend's house. There were many wild dogs, and my father instructed us to keep car lights off due to past incidents in that area. The house was behind a stretch and looked extremely luxurious with modern technology. Everything was automatic. They allowed us to eat and even checked our eyes in their clinic. Everything was fine that night. My sister listened to a horror novel while I slept, exhausted. The next morning, we left, taking one cousin back to the bus station. The rest of us continued toward Balakot while Narang. On the way, we stopped at Moon Hotel for breakfast. The river beside the hotel was fast flowing and terrifying. My brother, father, and sister loved adventure and went close to the river for pictures. A waiter warned us that someone had slipped and drowned the previous day, which frightened me. My sister, who usually feared rivers, sat very close to the river this time. Something about her behavior that day was very unusual, almost like someone else was controlling her. At one point, our vehicle broke down. While fixing it, my sister ran off, claiming voices were talking in her ears, giving instructions. She named various people and insisted on following them. Eventually, we reached Iran, reunited with the others' car, and stayed at hotel. That night, my sister began acting strangely, chanting loudly and aggressively. She attempted to attack everyone. We were terrified. Thanks to loud music in nearby rooms, the situation didn't escalate further. The next day, a muezzin was called to help. He advised that a supernatural presence was affecting my sister and needed to be removed from the mountains. She had been hearing voices telling her things she didn't understand, sometimes referencing other religions. After the incident, my mother's hand got cut with a knife while cooking, but miraculously, no blood came. My sister's earlier prediction had come true. The following days were filled with supernatural occurrences. She refused photos, video recordings, and even allowed no one into her tomb. Gradually, with prayers and treatment, she recovered and life returned to normal. We thank God for our safety. Okay guys, if you like this story, please consider subscribing this channel and supporting us by clicking the like button. We love your support. Peace out.